Articulation! Following video is for adult toy collectors. As in toy collectors who are adults. Viewer discretion is advised. Talk to ya! I'm here to talk to ya about toys! What is up, Team Rider? It's your boy TrueKROOO here with another action figure toy review. This time we're taking a look at the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider 01 Rising Hopper! Now this came out on February 8th, 2020 in Japan. That's where my release is from. But it will be coming out in the States thanks to Team Rider and Bluefin brands. You can order on their website now, $35 plus, tax and shipping and handling. But you can get it there now. You can order. I'll put the link in the description below. But as you can tell, this comes in our usual minimalistic kind of release for Kamen Rider, where it's a kind of the slimmed down box. Here you got 01 Rising Hopper in his glory. You can see him right here with the Tamashii Nations quality logo. Tamashii Nations and Bandai brand down there. Kamen Rider 01 logo right there. Kamen Rider 01 Rising Hopper on there. Hidden Intelligence SH Figuarts, a new standard series that incorporates the Tamashii Nations action figure art under the theme Pursuing Character Expression Through Humanoid Action. Sorry, that was my closest thing I could do with a jump to the sky turns to a rider kick voice. You see over here, it continues on with Kamen Rider 01 Rising Hopper. On the back, you got him doing his usual little pose, punches and kicks. Simple style and heroic action. As you can see, it's a Japanese release, so there's no Bluefin brand sticker right there. You got the little serial number, you got the barcode, the serial number. Bottom here, you got another picture of 01 with a support line in case anything happens. I never called them, so I don't know. And here you got 01 posed again. But yeah, per usual, we're going to be taking a look at the paint job, the accessories, the art, the articulation, and comparing him to other Kamen Riders, past and present, on the line. Now, of course, if you guys didn't know, 01 is the very first of his series. Upcoming soon is Vulcan in April, and then you can get, I believe it starts with Horobi, I think is in June. Valkyrie is in July, and then Jin is in August. You can pre-order all those now with TrueKROOoo, or if you have a middleman. But here, 01, it's a retail release. You can get it on bluefinbrands.com. I'll put the link in the description below, like I said. But let's get into the review. Now, since 01 is one of those releases that is early, he doesn't have that many accessories. He does have a lot of different hands, though. He first comes in the package with these relaxed hands. These pointing hands. He has these gripping hands, which I believe will end up being part of his attached caliber, which is coming with Kamen Rider Vulcan. Fisted hands as usual. And his little pointing hand, which I think is for Aotuja Naito. And in his 01 driver, he comes with the little progress key. As you can see, let me focus in here. Can't really get to focus, but there is the Rising Hopper logo there. Doesn't have the little details on the progress key itself, though. We can just slide it right in here. So. And his hands go on pretty simple. They're on just ball joints, so pop on the hands that it comes in the package with. And there we go. Yeah, so let's get into the articulation and paint job. Here we have 01 in an action pose. I try to do it as closely as I could to the box art, but as you can see, very dynamic. He's got this nice kind of neon yellowish highlighter color scheme. Little red accents over here. A couple red accents throughout the legs as well. At the bottom of the legs, he's got the nice silver collar and the armor plating on here. Nice bright red eyes. His antennas all part of the mask. He's got red lines and silver lines all over the place. 01 driver is very nicely detailed. You guys saw at the beginning of the video, I did a little henshin with the 01 drivers. So he's got the progress key holders on the side as well. There's a little under detailed. Those are just pure black. I think they have red stripes in reality. I don't actually own any progress key holders. So, but yeah, let's get into articulation. So as per the usual, as he is in SH Figuarts, he does have the full head rotation and articulation, so he can look actually only this far up comparison, just because of the neck design. Look that far down though, which is good. Side to side. Rotation. Neck articulation, of course, so you can do the full-on twist movement, but his head articulation is like really good enough that it doesn't really have to move the neck if you don't want to. You could actually get out of line, out of place, so. He has full rotation at the arms. His shoulder pads. His shoulder pads are actually attached to the arm itself, so it's, I think, on kind of a different system. It's not like the full-on little ball joint like the other releases were. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that go that far up, and of course his wrists are on the little ball joint, so they can move however you want them to move. He doesn't really have that much of a diaphragm crunch forward because of just how his armor planing is, but he does have a diaphragm joint that moves a little bit. But he does have waist articulation, of course, because move all the way like that. All around, hey, I can't talk tonight. All around like that. His legs are the unique part of it, though. So, usual SH Figuarts, they have ball joints, or the Seiho cuts are kind of like two circles and then like a thinner, like kind of crotch area, but he has this textured, it's almost like a Seiho, actually. And because of the design, like, of his thigh, it moves out like that. But you can kick that far forward, this far back, and that's where you can start to see the movements of things. He has that thigh cut, so you can rotate like that. The double jointed knees. And he does have ankle rotation, but look at all of that movement and articulation right there. You kick that far down, that far up, and he does have the toe joint right there. The little 01 design bobby shoe. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a solid figure, even though it's just like a small single release, but it is a very solid figure. It looks very nice. Now let's compare it to a couple other figures, shall we? So let me just back up the camera a little bit. Let's start off by putting him right next to his immediate predecessor. Sorry about that. Kamen Rider Geo, who is roughly the same height as him, even though they have like different like body designs, well, different leg designs, kind of. With him, he had the original, like, see right there is the ball joint. So kind of the pull down method, proving him compared to 01. Another hopper, kind of, well, not really a hopper, but I just really like putting him next to him. We have Kamen Rider Double. And here, let me move 01, or Zeo. So you can see, that might just be how I'm positioning Double, but he might actually be a little bit taller. So right there. Let's put him next to, well, as 01 is the start of the Reiwa series, Reiwa era of writers, here is Kuga, start of the Heisei series, or Heisei era. And then I don't have the Seiho version, but here he is next to Ichigo, the original release. Well, original version, not the original release, but, well, actually I think it was the original release, but let's put these three together. Look, it's Grandpa, Poppy, and Junior. Yeah, three of these guys all together. I should really get a Seiho again. I used to have it, but I sold it to a friend. And as per usual, I will compare 01 to my favorite Kamen Rider release, Kamen Rider O's Tataba Combo. I mean, he is part hopper, his legs, but see, standing very nicely. The blacks actually kind of match a bit. I think they're also both matted finish, but yeah. Well, hope you guys like this review. If you happen to like it, give me a comment, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to check out the link below. You'll be able to find Team Rider's link to order yourself a very own 01. This should be coming out sometime this month. I know that expected date on there says March 2020, so be sure to keep an eye out. Order should be getting fulfilled sometime soon, I think. I had to email them recently just because I changed the address on the order I had because that's for my friend. He had me order it for him, so. But yeah, if you happen to like this, like, comment, subscribe. Coming up next will be Kamen Rider D End. I was going to review him before I got 01, but I had to review 01, you know, because he's coming out soon. But be sure to, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Follow Team Rider US on Twitter. They've been doing like a lot of cool Kamen Rider related stuff. They actually had a meetup over in New York and Chicago this past weekend and the weekend before that, where they got to, you know, meet a bunch of different Rider fans. So Rider community, you know, unite, support Team Rider, support Bluefin brands, make sure that they bring over more Kamen Rider releases. Like I said, order 01 yourself today. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.